Tabii görünmezlik alayım. Bir tane de bazı alalım. Şöyle. Bu Will mi? He Will. Çocuğu da getir dedi ya. Bunu da götüreceğim.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience
Have you seen the
chamber.
tieflings at the south gate?
At the ready.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
You're asking a lot. But I can wait. For a while at least. Let's
Adam
get Baldur's
sinirli.
Gate safe. Then rip his throat out.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colorful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend.
Herifin tipe bak ya. Hintliye
As
benziyor
for
biraz.
you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry.
Sana ne? Niye böyle oldu lan?
The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided if you and I come to an understanding. Together, we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of
Herif tam bir
course.
suçlu ya.
Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
The likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
Ben de
You've met her assassins. Efficient killers, by all accounts. I know you survived previous encounters, but she won't relent. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains
Muhtemelen şu an
all from
odadadır.
Netherstones, she'll
Veya
plunge the coast
Gortash'ın
into
yerinde
chaos
Orion
and
vardır.
paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the three are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And
Arkadaş.
my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom.
Bu oyundaki bütün kötüler neden bu kadar mantıklı konuşuyor ya?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Ya tüküreceğim bu işe ya. Böyle sürekli arada kalmaktan bıktım şu oyunda ya. Öf. Ya çok pislik bir şey değil mi Damla ya? Şimdi bak, müttefik olsan etraftakiler sana saldırmayacak. Şimdi burada müttefik olmaysam desem bütün şehri temizlemek zorunda kalacağım. Müttefik olsam Karlak bu sefer şey yapacak, sıkıntı çıkaracak. Müttefik olup ihanet etsek. Ya müttefik olup ihanet ederim de yani Karlak çok sinirlenecek. Keşişlikten mi yürüsek?
What a shame to refuse the power of a god. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
A doppelganger in our camp. That sounds all too believable.
Let this be a warning. Orin is the spark in a powder keg. We make an alliance, or the city is made ash. I will give you time to reconsider.
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive, even if it means striking a deal with the enemy.
Lan Gortaş'ı ben şimdi öldürsem, sonra Odin'i bulsam, oyun çok kısa sürecekmiş gibi hissettim 3. pek. Kendi başınasın desem.
Oh, but I most certainly am not. Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Bu burada bitecek. Törene de göresim var biliyor musun? Sinematik falan girer diye tahmin ediyorum. Evet gençler, ekranınıza böyle seçenek çıkıyor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diye. Pardon 5 tane. Onlardan bir tanesine tıklayın. Birisi pekala demiş. Kim dediyse. Bir kişi mi oy verdi lan?
Then we proceed. The patriarchs await. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Ya. Beynine girip
Swearest thou true
o
faith and fealty
beynindeki
to the
böceğe
same
bunu
by
kesmesini
word,
emretsek.
deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gather guests. Grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the steel watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
What's up for discussion?
Dearest Karlak, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any
That's it.
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you, I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
You most certainly will.
Ya lanet şey diye de çevirmezsin o kelimeyi ya. Jorah'ın yanına dönmeli işte. Jorah alttaydı. Ya kamptaki hain çıktı bir de başımıza.
So there you have it. Lord Enver Gortash in all his glory. What did you make of him? Yeah. Fucker always had expensive taste. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is?
Halk çoğunlukla aptaldır. Bence bu ama. 2'yi seçeceğim.
And they expect these big metal monsters to tuck them in at night while the absolute knocks on the gates. If only they knew the truth. The Dead Three orchestrated all of this. And it's working. I wish this city, the people running it, were smarter than
Öyle
me.
ama
Gortash isn't their
baksana,
salvation.
20 yıldır
He's the
ülkenin
monster
baştakini
at the
görüyorum.
gate.
What did I tell you? A momentous occasion. I'm sure you agree.
I've had enough, Mizora. What do you want?
Your attention, little pup. Nothing more. And you'll be glad to give it. You see,
Biliyor muyum?
Gortash has had
Good
your
afternoon, sir.
father relocated. Rude. I'm just an impartial observer. This is Gortash's game. A murderous one, the way I hear it.
Shit.
Your dad's good as dead, pup. And to think, there's no way to save him. Or is there?
You know something.
I know enough. I'll be in your camp if you want to work something out.
48'i çöpe attım burada. Oğlum o %48'lik kısım sanki daha önce hiç oy vermemiş gibi. Ağzımı bozacağım şimdi. Siyaset konuşasım yok.
Of course she'd stick her infernal nose where it doesn't belong. Of course she's dreamt up some risible scheme. By all the hounds of the hells, what is she
Oğlum
planning?
dil çok değişik oldu. Bu ne ya?
Mizora's always worth hearing out. That's what makes her so dangerous. We'll have answers soon enough. Mizora's gone to camp. We should speak with her. Until then, may my father keep safe, whatever coop he's been flown to. Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever,
Yeah.
manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Have you seen the tieflings at the south gate?
Well, man, are you sure? The blade stands at the... And just when...
In one hell, only to trap them in another.
Shut your mouth, Raven Guard.
But please, don't look at me.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something.
Şimdi ben nereden bulacağım ki onu?
A devil will come for her due. Mizora is no different. Whatever it is she comes to offer, whatever choice Will makes, someone will suffer. Count on it. Incredible. Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with a sword
Kadın
will
ses
be
tonu
my
çok değişik
tribute
ya.
to Prince Orpheus.
Bu ne oğlum? Böyle bir şey çıktı buraya. Bu ne lan? Çıkamıyorum.
I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus.
You recall another fact about silver swords. The Githyanki forbid their use by all other peoples.
Only Gith's children may wield swords of silver, unless a Githyanki grants the right in exceptional circumstance.
Birisi
The
üretip
illicit
kullanamaz.
granddesign nears. The true heir is shackled. These are exceptional circumstances. I grant my allies the right to my silver. A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path and carries your arm with it. The
Ablam ne
ancient
yaşıyorsun ya?
slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare.
The terrible living gate, thinner than a lamb's hair and hidden deep beneath the Feywild.
The silver injures the
Bir tane
body.
cennet demirden
The
yapılmış
gate's
silahla
flesh
kafasına bir
injures
tane
the
vuracağım bunu.
mind. A formidable weapon against Geich. Certainly not, or the prince's honor guard would have already fractured his prison. To break Orpheus free, we will need the Orphic hammer.
Never wanted the easy path.
Well met.
Ya bu şekil değişleri nasıl bulacağız ki?
Keeping very well, I hope?
Seems
Büyü
like a good
yapabilirim
moment to
belki.
talk.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome.
Bana sığınak mı verin? O ne be? Şimdilik. Bir tane büyü vardı ya bu.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Will ought to know what happened with Mizora. Whatever she has in store for him can't be good.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Come on, let's go.
Canım. Şekil değiştiriciler için bir iksir var mı acaba? Öğrenmedim. Niye tekrar öğren diyor? Param mı yok acaba? Şimdi... Şeytan diyor herkese böyle tek tek dal. F8'de geri dön sonra.
All right.
Looking ahead.
Sen dur. Tecrübe.
Whatever business Will has with Mizora, it will cost him dearly. Or worse.
Ya yeni iksir içtim, hiç yatasım yok ya.
You smell very delicious, but more nice here. The caves smell like rotting.
Best be on my way.
Ya yeni iksir içmiştim ya. Çürüyük belki biliyordur.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally?
I don't relish the idea of Mizora visiting. When the devils start approaching you, you know you're in deep.
Bu ne zaman büyüyecek? Oğlum, sanmıyorum böyle hemen büyüyeceğini ya. Biz daha buraya Baldur's Gate'e gelen ne kadar oldu ki? Çok fazla olmadı.
Here goes nothing.
Ben bilmiyorum büyüyorsa da. Dur bakayım şunu bir deneyeyim. Oluyor. Güzel. Selam abla.
Sorore surge, testis esto pacti me.
Ne oluyor lan? Bu ablalar kim?
Come, sisters, be my testament. Notum sit in beato.
Ne oluyor ya?
Notum sit in beato.
You've heard of such devils. Sisters of justice. Adjudicators of diabolical contracts and bargains.
Holy hells.
You do not call upon the sisters. They come when the hells demand witness.
Enough, Mizora. Where is my father? How do I save him?
How else? We bargain.
Gene mi ya?
Sisters.
Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos. Infernos contractos te vocamos.
Gene mi lan? Sıçacağım bu
Your
sözleşmesine.
contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire, bound in bone, but not unbreakable. No contract is ended without sacrifice. A cost must be paid.
Sallama, seni kurtardık ya.
Will Ravengard, a choice is before you. Option 1. I show you the way to your father. I guarantee him no harm except that from you and your allies. And you pledge your soul to me and the archdevil Zariel in a pact eternal. Option 2. I break your pact and you are freed from your duty. Your father dies by his enemy's hand, and Baldur's Gate loses its greatest champion. Name your sacrifice.
Bloody Zariel. I won't let her take Will.
Silence, Karlak.
Mizora, you asshole!
Choose.
Şimdi mi ya? Tam şeyde aradın ya. Alo. Evet. Tamam. Tamam oldu görüşürüz. 5'te. Tamam. 9'da işim var. 5 ile 9 arası boş. Tamam. Gelmeden önce ara lan. Unutma. Tamam hadi. Üç feven diye bir şeyler sallayacak tamam mı? Evet ben de onu düşünüyorum. Kesin yine götünden bir şeyler uyduracak. Bence paktı bozsun. Yani. Yani oğullar babalardan önce ölmemeli bence.
You damned wretch! Father. Do it. Break the pact.
Fiat ita.
Fiat ita. Anima ad beator.
Çok güzel modellemişler karakterleri ya.
Didn't think you had it in you. Seems my boy's all grown up. And don't go fussing about your father. You made your choice. You knew the terms. You know what? I think I'll stick around. Not for the greater good, you understand. Just for the entertainment.
Ama sonsuza kadar buna ruhunu satacaktı.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Mazora's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I have to believe that. I'm not the Hell's puppet in life, nor its warrior.
Duruyor hala boynuzları.
The blade will be guiding his own hand. But freedom will be paid in my father's blood. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. Today, I mourn my loss.
Babasının
A
yaptığını
moment
niye bu
passes.
çekiyor?
In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven God name now lives
Babasının
solely with
içine
me.
zihin yüzen yerleşti.
I will make it count for something. I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the Styx down to the last drop than to alter his fate. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtain the final 2 nether stones and take back our minds. And the city from the brain.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets
Boynuzları niye
into.
kaldı? Boynuzları düzeltmesi.
I beg your forgiveness for such undue impertinence. From now on, I promise him the same measure of respect he's shown his father. Oh, I almost forgot. Will sold his father's life for his freedom. My mistake.
Zora tam götsün ya.
Just because he's not my pet doesn't mean he's not useful. The absolutists worked a number on me at Moonrise. And you're the best hope I've got at payback. No one crosses the Hell's children without getting scorched. You are an inquisitive one. I'd have thought you'd figured by now. Zariel found new use for an old battle axe. The dead three in that bulging brain of theirs are a threat to more than this trifling city, you know. Savor her company. Who's to say when Zariel might change her mind? My mistress can be so capricious. Correct. I didn't. If you must know, I was scouting the cultists on behalf of Zariel, but those cursed shadows were thick enough to fell even a half-fiend. I woke in that damned pod, kept my body sealed and my most powerful magic silenced. But a brave, kind, benevolent soul set me free. Gallantry isn't dead after all.
Tam bir yavşak ya bu kadar.
The 9 hells of Beator. Each its own domain, each with its own archdevil to rule it. I call the first hell my home, Avernus. My mistress Zariel's realm, a torrid battleground split by the bloody waters of the Styx. How I adore it, the delicious agony of it all. The other 8, well, they are pleasures unto themselves. Perhaps I'll show you myself, if I deem you worthy.
Selam bu. Warband gibi bir oyun mu? Grubunu kurup yönetiyor musun? Shadow 4 kişilik bir grubun oluyor. Etrafta topladığın müttefiklerini kampına çağırabiliyorsun. Macera yaparken, yani etrafı keşfederken, zindan, cartürt yaparken kampa dönüp dinlenebiliyorsun. Büyülerini yenilemen gerekiyor. Bu kampta bütün topladığın müttefiklerin oluyor. Yerine göre her müttefiğin farklı özellikleri var, güçleri var. Belirli levellerde bunlara yetenek falan kazandırıyorsun. Büyüsünü açıyorsun. Takımını alıyorsun. Sıra tabanlı bir oyun.
Why? I'm supplying Will with every scrap of his infernal power. I've paid my dues many times over. I tell you what.
Arkadaşın varsa arkadaşlar
when the time
oynayabilirsin.
comes
4
to
kişiye kadar.
squish that big baddie of a brain, I'll lend you a hand.
Şimdi aklımdaki tek şey
well met.
Buradakini nasıl bulacağız?
Will gave up his father to have freedom. An understandable decision, especially if the old Duke's fall means his rise.
Ya ben bunu nasıl bulacağım ki ya? Of.
I did not know Duke Ravengard that well. But I am sure Will knows that. But we would do well to remind him when his days grow dark. Hope. The very hook from which these devils try to hang us. I have no answers. For you or for Will. But if Mizora means to linger with us, I mean to find out if devils do indeed sleep. And just how heavily. There might be, but it's not a path I tread until we must. Let it wait until the city proper. Perhaps I'll have had a better idea by then. Ask it. More than I would like. In my youth, I was a brief and very much unwilling member of a colony's hive mind. I felt the way they think, saw the world as they do. Foul, unnatural creatures who find the fault. But then, who am I speaking to? You have far more experience than I.
Hala bana ait.
I believe you. You remind me of another I knew, marked by forces beyond their control. The gods can grant power or strip it away, but so long as your will remains, you have the only weapon you need. Do make her feel as unwelcome.
Ya bir buyu muyu yok mu ya? Ben bunu nasıl bulacağım ki? Ben gidiyorum yatmaya ya. Yatayım da sabah olsun. Şuraları böyle. Kanka bulmaya çalışma lütfen. Niye? Ha belki olmayabilir, evet. Beni yemlemiş olabilir.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients and...
Öyle bir şey yok oyunda bulacağım falan. Bulurum. Eğer bu kampta öyle birisi varsa F5'e kaydımı basarım. Sırayla hepsine dalarım. Hangisi öldüğü zaman oysa tamam odur. Konuşacak var mı benimle? Şimdi de bir konuşalım.
Will sacrificed his own father. I hope freedom from the pack.
Of course.
Gel bakalım.
Well, don't stand in ceremony.
Hadi gidiyoruz. Şimdi görevlerimize bir bakalım. Grandi'yi kurtar. Will Grandi Bravengar'da bulup kurtarmaya yardım edeceğimi söylemesine rağmen Mizora ile olan paktını bozdu. Bu görmüş kadar oldu ama belki hala onu bulup kurtarabiliriz. Geç. Ah. Burada bunun karşısına çıkacağız yani. O zaman alttaki o büyük bölgeyi ben iyice bir araştırayım. Zindandan geçtiğimiz yeri. Nereden gidiyorduk oraya?
I'm not sure I believe her. There's a cult army on the march, killer on the loose.
Belki oranın içerisindedir.
Now they call for the steel watch.
Kolay gelsin abla.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
Umarım bana dalmaz bunlar. Ya buraya girmek için öbür tarafa açmam gerekiyor demeyin bana ne olur. Ya hayır ya. Bir şekilde buglasam burayı. Yapmadığım şey değil, hadi yaparsın.
Hello, my dear.
Canım benim.
Someone there?
Şuraya bir gel. Tamam. Buraya bir yere çıkarsan O işi çözeriz biz. Ne dedin?
All's well that ends. Well, not as bad as it could have.
Ya tüm yolu dolanıp gelmek istemiyorum buraya. Çok sıkıcı. Artı bir tane şampiyon gelemiyor. Kalıyor orada.
At the ready.
Katına hiç bak bak. Duvar kırılıyor mu acaba? Kırılmıyor.
What can Gortash do?
Burak olay kesin ya. Ya yapacağım da bir tane karakteri de geri döndürüp getirmem gerekiyor buraya. Çok sıkıcı.
Step quick. Let's see here.
Vampiri druide çevireceğim en son. Duvarın mantığını anlamadım. Öbür taraftan biri yaklaştığı zaman duvar açılıyor. Sis perdesi. Ama bu taraftan bir türlü açmayı beceremedim. Işıkları kapatıyorum, açıyorum, yok olmuyor. Mantığın ne acaba? Kesin vardır bir şey, gene ben körüm, görememişim bunu.
So that's progress. Can't slow down.
Şimdi canım vampiri o kadar yolu geri götüreceğim.
On my way.
Yapacak bir şey yok canım. Yürüyeceğiz. Ya dur, teleport olayım, şeyden aşağı geçeyim direkt. Açmamız var ama birazcık saçma. Şeyden mi? İçeriden mi? Buradan.
Let's move. How much further can I go?
Öyle yapayım bakayım, duvar kapanınca ne olacak? Şöyle yapsam. Kapan. Yani neyle açılır? Şu ışıkları açılıp kapanıyor. Şuraya geldiğin zaman bir şeye mi basıyoruz burada acaba?
All right, time to scout about.
Bir dakika.
Breathe deep and move.
Yok. Nasıl oluyorsa ben bilmiyorum. Ya da yeterince araştırmadım. Lambalara bak, kafamda bir şey oluyor. Bilmiyorum ne olduğunu. Bir dahaki gelişimde bakarım eğer burayı bitiremezsem. Çünkü buraya bir daha gelesim yok. Hikaye buradan başlıyor. Şu günlükten başlıyor. Bunu bir kaydedeceğim ben. Yarın buradan başlarız. Burayı komple bir keşfeder, bitiririm. Yarın Gortaş'ı da öldüreceğim. Öldürür müyüm bilmiyorum. Tamamen seçime bağlı ama Karlaç çok sinirli. Gebertmek istiyor. Muhtemelen gebertirim herhalde. Sonra şehre girelim. Şehir daha büyük. O şehir hiç bitmeyecek gibime geliyor bana ama. Dur bakalım.